Yellow just blocking in the house in my road. Gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes. Just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty in a whole lot of vagina. Eat a boozer with some ice cream. She'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew. I had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
News in the Bronx, police on the scene of a shooting after two men hopped out of an SUV and shot a man on a scooter in the head.
It was gunfire. A man in his 20s, police say, was riding the scooter along 156th Street, just off Melrose and just yards away from a police precinct. They say two men jumped out of a gray SUV and began firing. One of the bullets reportedly hitting the victim in the head. He was rushed. Moments after the shooting, Eyewitness News cameras were there about 3 blocks away from where it all happened as police were taking a suspect into custody. A brazen shooting in broad daylight, leaving a young man critically wounded.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Rikers Stories. It seems like summertime on Cortland has started. First, I want to say shout out to the home team. You know, Cortland Ave, Melrose Ave, Jackson Projects, Melrose Projects, Browns, Vietnam. But remember when we used to have what some would call intelligent criminals, smart criminals, criminals who knew what they were doing, criminals who their first priority was making $1 and staying out and not acting off emotion. Yeah, them days are over, man. Them days are gone. Them days will never be back. As you just seen from the news clip, you know what I mean? Like, two dudes hopped out of a gray SUV and they domed the man in the head in broad daylight on Melrose, where there's already a heavy police presence, where there's already cameras everywhere. You know, this is Melrose. You know, there's a bunch of people walking outside, people looking out the window at any random moment, and you got two people who presumably, mind you, I don't know what the situation is. I'm going off the news article that I just showed y'all, but this is presumably and presumingly, obviously, two people who had beef with whoever this person is. Because I assume this person who's on this scooter, who got bodied, right, is probably somebody who is from the neighborhood or somebody who is affiliated with people from the neighborhood. And it's possible that he just got caught lacking in broad daylight while he on the scooter. You know, the Bronx is not safe. New York is not safe. I'm probably from top 3 most dangerous neighborhoods in the Bronx, you know. And mind you, literally last Saturday, I was just over there. You know what I'm saying? Anything can really happen out here, but I want to get into the stupidity of the situation. We really don't have smart people anymore that do these crimes. It's not about money anymore. It's about you diss my mans in a song. So now when I see you, I'ma shoot you. If I happen to have the gun on me and I see you in this broad daylight, I'm hopping out the SUV with my mans. And here's the thing, you see in the clip, that didn't look like anyone whose face I recognize. But that is somebody who you can see in his face. He know he fucked up, bro. He know it. And then here's the thing. They said 2 people hopped out. So that means they already got it on camera. They already got an eyewitness. And mind you, the first dude got arrested. He gets arrested right after the situation happened. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even get to daytime when they caught him. They didn't even get to daytime. You know what I'm saying? They crying and all that. And here's the thing, man. If they ain't catch the other dude, they're gonna catch him. It's quite possibly that the dude they arrested first is gonna snitch. is gonna snitch. And like this is a murder. This is a murder in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is going down. And then over what? Over what? You know what I'm saying? Now you caught a body, broad daylight. You in Rikers Island now, and you're looking at the rest of your life now being taken away from you at a young age. You're in your 20s. Now the rest of your life is being taken away from you now because you couldn't keep your composure. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a tough guy. Everybody want to be a New York driller now. And my question is it worth it? If either of these people who got mothers and sisters, daughters, people in their family that they need to take care of, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because the reason why you committed this act is strictly just to look tough in front of your mans. Now, if you got a girl, baby mama, whoever, 6 months to a year down the line, she's liable to be sleeping with your enemy. Just because, you know, these little chicks in the hood that even date these types of men, they not loyal. They're not loyal. And they hood hop from hood to hood, whoever lit, you know what I'm saying? Whoever lit, you feel me? Like that's just how it is. And you threw your whole life away for what reason? For what reason, you know what I'm saying? Just because you want to look cool in front of a bunch of men. In front of a bunch of men who at the end of the day, 90% of them not gonna look out for your kid, not gonna check on your mother to see how she doing, gonna date your sister, possibly ruin your sister, beat on your sister, right? You ain't there to protect her. They gonna get around your lady, bust it up, you know what I'm saying? Get your lady pregnant and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we going through, man. Now you about to go to Rikers Island. And then here's the thing, right? You gotta hope that the dudes who you was beefing with don't hold a lot of power in Rikers Island when you get there. Cause if they do, you gonna go through it. You gonna go through it, man. And then here's the thing, you can't run. You don't got a gun no more, you feel me? And then the way dude looked like he was crying, he looked like the dude who maybe ain't even pull a trigger. And then here's another thing, right? What guys do when you in the streets, right? Which is that you'll see the op, right? It'll be 10 dudes, right? 10 dudes don't have guns. It'll be 5 dudes don't have guns. In this situation, it'll be 2 dudes don't have guns. It'd be 1. What if the guy who was seen getting arrested, what if he's the guy, right, who did not pull a trigger, right? Boom. Because his energy looked like he didn't pull the trigger. What if he the guy who didn't pull the trigger, right? And he even surprised that his mans domed the cat in the first place. What if he thought maybe they was going to pistol whip him? Maybe his man was going to leg him, hit him in the leg. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the leg with the leg shot, right? But then his mans jumps out the window and busts dude in the head. So now you got arrested first for the situation. You didn't even want your mans to go that far. So now you really about to tell. And this is what we go through in the hood, man. You be out looking for the ops. You just an accessory. You ain't even pull a trigger. And if you had, you wouldn't have took it that far. Now you still locked up. You're on Rikers Island. And you're facing life. And usually what they gonna do, they're going to tell. To still have to do time, but get 5 to 10, maybe 20 years less than what the trigger man gonna do. When are we gonna learn, man? Like, when are we gonna learn? It's like, I don't get it, man. Like, I'm 30 now, right? The dude's getting into it now. You know what I'm saying? Late teens, early 20s. Are our younger people blind to the fact that everyone my age and older than them has been through this already? Are they blind to the fact that they older brothers, they fathers come from the crack era. Have they, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially in my area of the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, with the young boys. Why do our young people ignore the fact that all of this has been done before? These RICO cases have been done. It's happened over and over and over again, man. It's like, when do we want more for ourselves? You know, like, it's sickening, man. It's sickening, man. We losing too many young brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better, man. Mount Haven, we gotta do better. Jackson Ave, we gotta do better. Cortland, we gotta do better. Mount Eden, we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Sevside, we gotta do better. Maria Lowe, we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? All hoods in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Lyman, Lambert, Highbridge, we gotta do better, man. We have to do better, man. I'm done.